Alexis went bogey-free today, and that is almost more impressive than getting a bunch of birdies out there. She has always had a really solid disc golf game, but she's been battling an injury over the last couple of years, so glad to see her back at full form, and I'm very excited to see what she can do tomorrow on Championship Sunday.
Catrina Allen has won this event before in 2022. I believe the conditions were pretty rough that year as well. She got, I think, 8 birdies in round 2, but just had a few too many mistakes and couldn't quite keep it clean out there. But if she can get that many birdies tomorrow and minimize errors, it is possible to reel in Own. It's gonna be tough to catch Own though. It's gonna take a really clean, really aggressive round, I think.
Valerie, though, does have the game and does have the focus to be able to keep it dialed in the entire round, and these are her type of shot shapes. This is what she likes to do, this is what she's good at, and this is where she feels comfortable. So I'm excited to see what Valerie does out here on Championship Sunday.
Wow, Own missed 6 circle 1 putts and still shot a 6 down, had some unforced errors. I think it's going to be hers to lose, essentially. It's going to be hard to catch her. I think Own feels comfortable on this course, obviously defending champ. She just looks like she's in her element at all moments. So hopefully it's an interesting day, but honestly, she could just run away with it.
She's got the world champ love, the super world champ love. She's defending title love. Own's got it all going into tomorrow, and a sizable lead where she has a tendency to feel comfortable and do what Own does and just enjoy herself on the disc golf course. Hello and welcome to the final round of the 2025 LWS Open at Idlewild, presented by Dynamic Disc and the Natty. We are in Burlington, Kentucky at the beautiful wooded track Idlewild. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hotkeys. It's going to be the most pleasant day I've ever experienced out here on this course.
Yeah, it was
Conditions,
really lovely.
Vibes.
Mm-hmm. It was perfect out there. The sun popped out for a little while, but it didn't get too hot. We're going to watch Own, Alexis, Catrina, and Valerie attack the course today on Championship Sunday. You guys just got hyped watching. Own does have a sizable lead.
Yeah, 6 strokes is big going into the final round.
Especially with how consistent she's been playing. So let's just jump right into it. We'll start out with this par 4 birdieable, but with a big drive. If you do not get your drive far enough, it's really difficult to get a distance driver all the way there on the second shot because of the big guardian tree short and right of the green. That out of bounds line on the left side can come up quickly on both the drive and second shot, and then this elevated basket is a real piece of work on hole 1.
You said it.
Oh, Scoggins.
Outfit on point today.
Yeah, new shirt.
Own with, as we said, a little bit lower of a circle 1 percentage than we're used to seeing. If she starts putting like she normally does, I feel like no one else stands a chance. Good tee shot.
Alexis Mandujano.
I love that we get both Mandujanos today. I love playing with both of them.
But who more?
Alexis is the fastest player on tour.
That's not an answer.
I bet that we'll miss some of her shots today.
She literally is. One time I clocked her for fun on the tee pad all around, and guess what her longest was?
Catrina Allen.
8 seconds.
8 seconds exactly. How'd you know that?
Because every time I am rifling around in my bag and she's already thrown, I'm like, I was being loud, I think.
Yeah, that was the longest by far. It was an eternity, honestly, compared to her other tee shots. Catrina shooting 1 down yesterday. A lot of birdies, but just also a lot of bogeys, which happens so often out here at Idlewild.
Following suit with yesterday, just a huge tee shot. Most players are not even able to reach that tree.
Catrina's distance really impressive right now.
Valerie Mandujano.
Look at this fit.
Love it.
Valerie shooting a 3 down, I believe, yesterday, and a 2 down in round 1. Now 5 down. Sizable gap, but you never know. That's why we're here, right?
And we just get to watch Valerie throw. She has the cleanest form in the game, I feel like, and it's so fun
Cleaner
to watch.
than Alexis is.
Stop it. Valerie and Alexis are watching this right now, I love you both equally.
They do have incredibly similar form. It's cool to see. Like, you can tell they've trained together, obviously. Yeah, I can't think of the last time we've seen them play together on a feature lead card.
Yeah, Alexis has been out for a little while with a collarbone somewhere in their injury, shoulder collarbone injury.
Yeah.
That
nice shot.
really affected her follow through. So she took a little time off. I think she might have had another injury as well, but so happy to have her back and in really good form.
Really perfect upshot from Valerie. Let's see if Alexis can do it. She's pushing that tree a little bit.
Perfect.
And also perfect.
Catrina trying to get this disc to turn a little bit more. It's heading towards out of bounds, but I think it checks up in the nick of time. She'll be in circle 2, though.
Yeah, long look.
Oh, man.
The drama of that spotter run. Honestly, flawless camera work.
She's not even going to mess around with the putt. That's smart.
On low ceiling, has to go to a knee. It's so hard to get enough power to get it up and in the basket from here. Alexis for a birdie. Nice.
Yeah, strong start. For how reachable this hole is, it's a surprisingly hard one to birdie, just probably because it is hole 1. There were 12 birdies today, the most that we have had so far this weekend by a long shot. 2 of them on our lead card.
Sisters.
Sister birdie.
That second shot is always a little farther, I think, and trickier than it looks.
Yeah,
you know?
it is, because you don't want to push the tree.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you're right mostly.
But then
it's
you
just hole 1.
Yeah, but then you come up in circle 2, so the next day you're like, I'm gonna throw it so hard, and then all of a sudden you're like in the tree.
Am I deep? Yeah, in the tree.
Yeah.
Wow, cool
Pretty.
B-roll. Valerie gonna overtake Catrina with that 2-stroke swing. Looks like Missy Gannon's 1 down as well. Hole 2, a par 4, 509 feet. This one used to play really hard, but everyone's really figured it out. I haven't seen anyone go OB left, but now that I've said it, I wonder. You see backhands through the gap on the other side of the tree that we passed. If you make a mistake, you want to end up more on the right side from the tee, and then sometimes if you're out of position, you're going to lay up and then go across on your third. The basket is perched on a hillside very close to out of bounds, not even 25 feet away, plus the potential for roll away into the water is very high, so pretty risky upshot if you're not perfectly in position.
Looks like Alexis got a little bit of a slip there.
Don't tell me. I really didn't know. If she's out of oh my gosh.
Man.
Isn't that crazy? Look how much power. I said we haven't seen anybody go OB left yet.
We haven't. But it's crazy. This is one of those holes where in practice you're like, gosh, this is the easiest shot ever. And then you get out to the big game and that OB line is just staring you down. You're like, okay, got to make sure I turn it over. And you do what Valerie just did. Kind of yeet it to the right a little bit. You can get lucky that way. Valerie, unfortunately, going to connect with the tree early. Owen really dumbing down the hole by doing the forehand. It doesn't get you as far, but it is such a nice, safe play.
Yeah, so safe. And you could get a birdie from there. It's just a little tougher. Catrina looks like she's working the backhand line nicely. It is fading out a little too much, but she's way up there. She'll have a chance to save par from there, though. And it's kind of the worst we've seen lead card play this, actually. Just showing at Idlewild. Anything could go wrong at any time.
Valerie playing up to the left side of the layup area. It's smart, taking those 2 big bushes out of play on the shot across the water.
And this is a good demonstration of why you see all of the kind of errors to the right, because this left side is hard to even scramble from. Alexis does have a gap, but you can see how sometimes you might not even get to the next pitch-up zone.
Yeah, Idlewild is definitely the story of...
Ooh.
Uh-oh. of stacking strokes. You go
Like
out of
this.
bounds in a hard area. And did Owen cross?
I don't think so.
Oh,
He's pointing at the short side.
Oh, no.
And I was telling you that I tried to go from that ditch that Owen just was in, and it truly is so difficult. It's
Yeah.
crazy that she had enough power to get there, but just catches those leaves. And a nice par save attempt here from Catrina.
Yeah, there's a bunch of kind of mean OB lines on this course that once you're out of bounds, you're throwing from a spot that's also not great. So you can stack strokes really, really quickly on really almost any hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's why you see a lot of conservative play from people who have played this course a lot.
Yeah, the trauma.
And maybe some big send-it moves from people who have not.
Yep. Here's Alexis's fourth shot with the OB stroke. There were only 9 birdies on hole 2. It played as a tie for the 5th most difficult hole of the day.
I think with how kind of little scoring separation there is kind of later in the field and how tight the cash line is, people were very aggressive today.
Mm-hmm. Which means more bogeys and double bogeys.
Yeah. Funny how that works. And a good par save from Catrina.
Ooh. Friendly little catch for Alexis for that bogey. She'll be back to even par. This was the first day that we did have a little bit of wind in the air. It was here and there. It wasn't consistent. You don't
Easy
really
breezy.
Yeah, you don't really feel it that much on the front 9 either. It was more on the back 9.
Hey, aren't you Anthony Barella?
Yes, sir. Try out this Venom.
Thanks, man.
Man, this is the best disc ever. Going 1,000 feet
Hey,
easily.
hurry up, man. You're taking forever.
Sorry, man. No 30-second rule here. What about that 100% off player discount?
Hole 3, we got a new tee pad. Yay. We don't go the way the drone is flying. We go to the right of those 2 trees. Ideally, I think a backhand is the best play for getting the distance that you need to birdie it, but we will see some forehands as well. We saw Catrina Allen throw a roller, and hopefully we see that again today. The grass was pretty wet, though, and it is nice and dense after a wet summer. The second shot is very difficult and requires a pretty huge move on the disc. The green is sloped. We do see rollaways and very well guarded by those 2 trees and all of that very tall stalks of grass.
You could say it was a wet, hot American summer.
It was.
Valerie,
Uh-oh.
whoa,
Holy
absolutely
moly.
pumping this backhand, which, cool, but she's now really far.
And here's another example of going out of bounds and being in a terrible spot too.
Yeah, she's really, really far away from the pin. She's increased the distance of the hole.
And way down at the bottom of the hill. Catrina with another beautiful roller.
I love that. I hope we see more of that shot. It's really good for this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of backhands.
Ooh, so
nice.
good from Alexis. Almost managing to crest the hill. She'll be just a little bit pinched on the right side and have to deal with the low-hanging branches of the big corner tree. Owen accidentally throwing this one pretty nose up, getting a fortunate little filter through.
And it is fine there, particularly if she takes that inside gap, which is a little scary, but really good for a flex forehand. Second roller? Oh, she is.
Oh, and she's down.
Full commitment.
Flip up. Okay, tree helped. I believe she is safe.
And I mean, that's good for par, which again, There's only been a couple birdies
Yeah.
every day.
Yep. And we love a full send too.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The corn stalk things.
No. I think it might be right of it, hopefully.
Valerie was in here in round 1, and boy, was she in there. Oh, wow. Own actually far enough to take the left side gap and get most of the way up there, but might be dealing with... I was told that there is some corn in there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
By the spotter on the
It
hole.
looks just like corn.
Uh-oh.
Man, is there a magnet in the corn?
There usually is.
Catrina's roller is good enough to get her all the way down here.
She's going roller again, look. Just kidding. Just a really good touch putter shot.
Yeah, perfect. Only one competitor got to circle 1 in regulation. Only 9 got to circle 2, which is more than we have seen the past couple of days. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a good change to the hole, but it's still very, very
Wow.
challenging. What a scramble shot from Valerie.
She always almost throws those in.
Right?
Yeah.
Oof. That's why we call them the Corn Sisters.
Oh my God.
We don't.
No, no.
We don't.
No one said that. And a nice little forehand. Alexis probably couldn't see that gap very well. She still manages to get almost inside the bullseye. Own with a putt.
Come on.
Capitalizing on 2 really, really great breaks.
Insane. What a putt.
Own one of only 2 birdies today. This is how you got to do it on hole 3.
Yeah. Who was the other one?
That is a monstrous putt.
It really is.
Let's see. Own putted from 46 feet. Heck yeah. The other one is from Holland Hanley. She had a 30-footer. Valerie, honestly, with a good bogey save there.
Yeah. Oh. Alexis kind of just looked like a little too quick, which is hard to do for her. They're all a little quick. Hopefully that's just a one.
Yeah, we won't
off
see that
little
again.
error. That's surprising.
Maybe a little lead card nerves. It's been a little bit.
I feel like she literally was just like, yeah, it's in. Oop.
Whoops.
Oops.
And Own gonna just get one on the rest of the field again.
It's like Cat Merch and Holland Hanley both 2 down through 4. Hole 4, a fun par 5, 722 feet. We did see one eagle yesterday, so it is possible. Most ladies going to lay up right around here, though, and then try to lay up their second shot with, a touch approach. You do see backhands and forehands. It's tough to line yourself up perfectly to the main gap that we flew through, but there are some small gaps on either side. I'd say left is slightly better than right, but they're both pretty tough. If you're out of position, you might even lay up a third time, but for the most part, everyone is getting across and having a putt for birdie, even if it's a circle 2 look. If you don't, you're a little mad at yourself for how you played the hole. And that is a classic landing zone in between that tree and the little birdhouse ahead of there. Roller? Classic.
Some really nice flag work here by our spotter as well.
Honestly, all day. And there was like 3 or 4 spotters on some of the harder to spot holes. Like really amazing work.
Yeah, the amount of volunteers that come out for this event is truly incredible. You can see them all wearing red shirts, and if you look around as we're panning the camera, they're all over the place, and they're all thrilled to be there.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of different disc golf communities within a couple hours. Cincinnati is monster by itself. Dayton has a big community. A bunch of golfers from Indiana come over, from Central Ohio. So it is really cool. Midwest love is being felt.
Yeah, and it's cool to see this event, I think, continue to get better. Love to see it.
Yeah, they want to stay on tour, and you can tell.
And I hope it does. Own laying up again a little on that left side. She was over there yesterday, but did find a gap to get across. Catrina, such huge distance. I mean, she's always had it, but I swear it's looking easier than ever for her.
Yeah, learning all new discs. She's getting them really dialed in. I like Alexis's play of trying to filter more into the trees here. She is a little bit left of the main gap, but there are a bunch of little gaps that are very workable. You just want to make sure you don't miss right here. Perfect. Oh, it's, yeah.
Oh, it is. It is. Definitely better than Alexis would do, is what I'm hearing you say.
This is
This
played
is
as
gorgeous.
This played as the easiest hole of the day
Oh,
today.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 11 every day, right?
Yeah.
And this has been like the second or third easiest?
Yeah, usually 10 and 11 are 1 and 2, but today it's hole 4, 50% of the field with a birdie or better.
Wow, Alexis finding the smallest gap with that forehand.
I love when we get the reaction cam.
It's the best. Yeah, final day reaction cam is my fave. Ooh, nice flip up from Catrina. Get up a little. Ah, just a bit short. Own, working it. As she does.
Mm-hmm. Looking at very good.
All right, I gotta shout out Taylor Chosek, who eagled it 2 days in a row.
Wow.
She was inside the circle for her eagle today.
Nice.
Yeah. It was really
2 in
cool
a row?
It was really cool to watch. Nice birdie here from Alexis. Gets her back to even par. Own to go 1 under. You think she bought the shirt or the shoes first? Or the skirt?
I don't know, but they do all go together
Right.
so perfectly.
Valerie to go 1 under as well. Catrina's sitting at 1 over, but it's so important not to get too riled and stay in it and get your birdies. Like you, other than Alexis, probably, I bet she's the only one who was bogey free. Like you're gonna take strokes out here.
Absolutely.
This bag
This bag
is lighter.
very sturdy, comfortable.
It's beautiful. I'm in love with it.
I feel like I'm just gonna have this bag forever and it's never gonna fail me.
This is the Octothorpe reimagined.
Hole 5, it's 334 feet, but uphill, plays closer to 350, maybe 360, but it's a very risky shot to go for. Everyone can reach it, but not a lot of players are willing to throw the line required, because if you err just a little bit, you are in the water so fast. And a lot of times it can happen a little bit earlier than you want. Players that do go for it oftentimes end up either short in circle 2, dealing with that tree, or up high on the hill with a little bit too scary of a putt to risk running.
Only one I've ever seen take this line.
Yes.
She's gotten to circle 2 every day with it. Today, pushing that OB line.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable.
I think, yeah, I mean, yes, but also I swear she really capitalizes off that good luck more than anyone else. So
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
It's both things, you know what I mean? And the reason it looks so lucky is because she is just throwing different disc than everybody else.
Yeah,
Who
but-
does all destroyers all the time?
But
Of course
that
it looks weird.
rolled towards the water
I
for a
understand.
long time.
I understand.
But that is a true skill to capitalize on that good luck, because a lot of times you get to that long putt and you definitely don't take advantage, or even worse, you
Doink it.
make
roll
an error.
it, yeah.
Katrina going for it. She trusts her distance, and she definitely trusts that disc.
This was the first time I noticed a wind in it. Did you talk about this already? Sorry,
No,
it was a
no.
headwind, which we haven't really felt. It wasn't super strong, but enough that you were thinking about it. Katrina gonna land in circle 2, close enough to maybe run it.
Alexis in a place that a lot of us end up super short and up high on the hill. It's a pretty challenging little approach shot.
Yeah, you see people short it a lot. Oh.
And Catrina going to be right next to that one tree that we all want to avoid.
Own. I bet she makes it. Oh, good thing you didn't take the bet. I owe you nothing. Valerie for birdie. So rare to land inside the circle. At least it drops. Alexis for a par. No problem.
There were only 2 birdies on hole 5 today, both from circle 1. But let's see, 6 people landed in circle 1.
Wow.
And weren't able to capitalize on the putt. So
6 is a lot, though, in
yeah.
the circle.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, hole 5, always playing tough.
Man. I'm just cruising. 7-stroke lead.
Yeah, and definitely the score's a little bit higher today than we've seen in days past at this point.
But I mean, they have to chase. Like, they have to push. Hole 6, a par 4, 555 feet. OB Creek on the left that kind of winds its way down there. Definitely the most danger. I like a forehand. Feels nice and safe. The backhand line, you can get really aggressive and even find one of these gaps that we just flew through. Most of the time, you're landing on the hillside somewhere and then trying to approach often short of the green, either circle's edge or circle 2, and give yourself a long look. Incredibly difficult to both have a good enough drive and then have a good enough upshot to park the green. It's... Have we even seen it once this week? Anyone get up there to circle 1?
I don't
think so.
We've seen people get
Like
to circle
short side,
1, yeah,
but not-
which is in circle 1, but not parking the hole. I don't
Yeah.
know if we've had anyone park the hole.
Own with a nice, powerful drive. Going to be a little high on that right side, but she was there yesterday and did a really good job getting down from there. This is a pretty dang technical backhand drive.
And she's doing it so well.
Lacing it. So easy to turn that a little too much and turn it into a bit of a cut roll down the hill, or have it fade out to the left and find that creek.
Alexis going to show us her forehand. It's pretty common to accidentally rip over on it a little bit, but that is going to turn out great.
Yeah, there's some room down there. I was wondering.
Yay. Cool.
Yeah, solid shot. It's cool to see Catrina lay down so many rollers. Alexis going to take the left side gap. Oh, that's beautiful.
So well done. That's such a hard shot.
Really is.
This played as the 4th most difficult hole of the day. And I think it's really the second shot that is the most difficult to capitalize on. Owen doing a great job with the little standstill flexing shot, perfectly gauged right to the short side.
Great. Man, she keeps getting so far on that forehand. It's deceiving.
But also, like, that is not an easy shot that she just did.
It's not. And she did
She's following it up.
perfectly twice. Looks like Catrina... Ooh, I'm not sure. I think she was trying to lay it up, but they scoot out so quickly. What a drive here from Valerie.
So big.
Ooh. Oh, and literally perfect touch. It's so hard to find that short side of the circle. It's only, 4 feet from the... Not even.
Oh, I think Valerie's our one player that got to circle 1 in regulation.
Awesome. Yeah, birdie feels almost like an equal here. Not quite. Oh,
Capitalizing at all times.
her circle 2 has always been good, but I swear her percentage has skyrocketed lately. I mean, that's how she won Worlds. Catrina looking to save par here.
Nice. That's so good. There were only 6 birdies on hole 6, and I mean, Catrina got there in 3 shots, so very impressive.
See if Valerie can get one of those birdies. Nice.
Yes.
Wow. Lead card really showing us how it's done on the green here on this hole 6. Valerie gonna tie it up with her sister. But they are 8 strokes back. That's crazy. I should have looked up, like, when's the last time we've had a gap this big on a final round on any tournament, let alone a 3-day tournament?
Especially at a course like Idlewild.
Crazy.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 7, 400 feet, but with the elevation change, plays closer to maybe 500 feet, maybe a little bit longer than that. The first shot is just a little chip forehand, or we'll see some backhands on this lead card as well. Ideally, you want to land on the short side of the landing area. Being on the deep side brings in a couple extra trees and can make the approach a little bit more of a difficult angle. If you land on the short side, it's just a straight tunnel shot uphill. You see backhands, forehands, rollers, just anything you can to get to inside the circle. Here's Own trying to cut that corner a little bit. She is tight, really tight, and unfortunately not going to stay in bounds.
Valerie going slow speed backhand. Gonna work that left side a little too hard. I think she checked up though. Gonna be a par though from over there. And I'm surprised to see Alexis go backhand after demonstrating her forehand skills the last few holes, but that's pretty solid. That's a classic error for the backhand. Pretty tough to scramble from over there for birdie, but it's usually good for a par. Ooh, Catrina staying in bounds. Nice to get the good breaks out here. Whoa. Okay, a lot of work left now for Catrina.
Own from where she went out of bounds, again, not a great place, but she's got that big forehand distance. She's not able to get all the way up to the putting surface.
I was over there, and it's very steep on this right side. The left side's a little bit gentler. It's hard to get power. Valerie overturning a little bit, still going to be on that right side. Oof. Alexis making it work. Nice shot from there.
Yeah, they really cleared out the undergrowth on both the left and right side of hole 7.
Owns fourth now. All right, now we've got a battle. Doors wide open.
Oh man, Valerie's still working from the well into the rough.
Oof. Mm-hmm. She puts a good move on it, but she's gonna drop well short. Oh, yeah, Alexis not really happy with that effort. Still inside the circle, but I think obstructed for her par putt.
Oh my goodness.
Great run.
And this hole played as middle of the pack on difficulty. Probably a lot more players going for it today, but it's kind of wild to see our lead card all struggle on hole 7.
Yeah.
Out of all of them.
Yeah. I don't know. It could happen on any of them. We keep saying it, but you would think there'd be more pars.
Yeah. Everyone's battling for a bogey at best. Crazy.
I take what I said back about the door being open. Wow. We don't see bogey frames that often.
No.
Oof.
Not
All right,
from
let's
our
move
lead
on,
card.
everyone.
Also, a quick chase card check-in from Allie Smith.
Yeah, we got to see her.
Someone's going to get a birdie, right?
They've gotta. This one's even, didn't we see an...
Wow.
Did we see an eagle? That's a perfect tee shot.
That's so good.
No, not on this one. We have, though.
I think we have.
Yeah. Perfect drive from Allie. She's probably 20 feet at least ahead of the kind of normal landing zone for a good shot. And she's a little conservative on this one, but keeps it in the center, which is so important. And she's got a great forehand to approach from here.
Yeah, she goes conservative because she can trust this shot. She's so good at these.
Yeah, she's got such a good forehand. I bet that's a tomb. I'm not sure, but either way, it's a park job. Nice birdie. No one really totally popping off in the front 9.
No, Missy Gannon doing some work from the chase card.
Hole 8, we just saw it from Allie, a par 5. Only 576 feet, but 1 million trees. You see backhands off the tee. You see the forehand flex. If you can get out to where Allie was, you are stoked, but most of the time you're battling from the tee shot. Second shot, if you can get to, I'm just going to use Allie as an example, to the base of the gap, it leaves yourself a nice forehand approach or perhaps a backhand turnover. It's always easier said than done. I also really like the aggressive second shot and just blasting one down there.
That's
and
what
then
I started doing too.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool play, but you do have to have a perfect tee shot to be able to do it. And that's pretty dang perfect from Owen.
Yeah, I was talking about with my caddy today. He's someone that's been playing this course for like 15 years. And we were both reminiscing on when the undergrowth used to be just so much more dense. Now we can have all these spectators there and they can see, so that's nice. But it used to just be a death sentence to be just a teeny bit right or left.
True.
On literally any part of this fairway. So kind of interesting to be able to change the game plan and really attack on that second shot like Erika was just saying. We see a lot of players taking advantage of it.
And some solid drives so far here on the 8th. Everyone probably really focused after the last hole. I feel like anytime you make a couple of mistakes in a row, you're like, all right, I'm going to get this one, though.
Yeah.
Alexis literally next to the stump I've been talking about all weekend, kind of a classic landing zone, and she's going to land right at the top of the hill. That's a great shot. Ooh, wow. Valerie getting way down there with that aggressive second shot like we talked about. I love that. Oh, Catrina roller. We saw this yesterday. She laid it down perfect, and she's going to back it up. I think, yeah, I feel like it hit a root and still, it's still so close to perfect. That's really impressive.
Without that root, I think it would have gotten onto
Yeah.
the putting surface.
Love the aggression here on this second from everybody. Owen actually squeaking into circle 2 for an eagle look.
Whoa.
Dangerous one.
I feel like Owen's the only one that has gotten an eagle on this hole. I don't know why I think that.
Yeah, I don't know how probable that is,
It's
but I'll back
definitely,
you up.
it's
I'm here
definitely
for you.
probable.
Uh-huh.
It's just a hunch. A faint memory.
That we have no way of confirming in this moment. So
No.
leave it in the comments, folks, whoever
Who's got
figures
that good
out.
recall? You're so often left with this little chippy Very technical shot on your third.
Oh, weird spot.
There were 12 birdies on hole 8. Playing as one of the easier holes today. The course as a whole, though, played more difficult than the last two. You can tell everyone's getting a little bit of fatigue.
Oh, look at her think about running it. No, she won't. She won't.
What?
I'm surprised. She's got so many like strokes to play with that I'm surprised to not see her just go for the highlight reel.
Yeah, taking a slice of humble pie there.
Yeah, I'll take the easy birdie, whatever. Nice putt from Valerie. Takes her to 2 down.
And our lead card doing the opposite of the last hole and making this look so easy.
Yeah, nice little star frame here.
Yeah, 4 of the 12 birdies on the day. We got to watch them. Yeah, do your edge dance.
Man, all right, through 8 holes, Owen has extended her lead by 1. That's insane. Seems like a podium battle at this point.
Here it is, hole 9, a very birdieable par 3. It's a little bit downhill, but plays pretty true to that distance. You see forehands and backhands as well. Backhands the line for acing it or getting close. Forehands have a tendency to come in and get a big flare skip and either go past or land to the right of the basket. You see a lot of forehands in the rough with long putts for birdies. But our lead card competitors have gotten really good at throwing the little soft forehand shot, something that I still have not figured out. Check this out. So good.
And that's the firm one.
Yeah, she got a much bigger flare skip than we've seen the last couple of days.
Ooh, and that's the bad kick.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie gonna be in no man's land over there. Sometimes difficult to even just get a single bogey. Again, so surprised not to see Alexis go forehand, but now I'm not. That's amazing.
It's so good.
What a shot.
What a shot. She does have a great forehand, but this backhand
She also has a great backhand.
Yeah, this backhand comes in just perfectly.
It was a... Whoa. Never seen this disc before. Melita?
Huh, me neither.
Malta.
Malta.
I was going to say, that can't be real. It's got... I'm going to update this real quick.
Melita. Okay, no, it's a Melita.
That's real?
New disc.
Okay.
New disc.
Get yours today. Ooh, Valerie able to get out to the fairway. Man, Catrina's so deep in here too. Oh, wow, get out.
So even though hole 9's only 258, you can see how difficult it is to hit that line and how punishing it can be. There were only 6 birdies on only 6 competitors getting to circle 1 in regulation, while 17 to circle 2. Here's Catrina from circle 2 to save a par. Oh my goodness, that's such a good line.
Valerie did do a good job with her upshot there. Here's Owen for a birdie that she doesn't even need. Classic Owen. What a putt.
Just stacking more up onto the rest of the field. Yeah, Alexis in for birdie as well. Beautiful backhand shot and 2 in a row. Quick check-in with Missy Gannon on the new tee pad of 10. Just a little bit early, but there's some sneaky gaps over there, and that's good enough for a bullseye hit.
Looks like she's a clean 2 down through the front 9. Give her another one. Yeah, 3 down through 10. Not bad for Missy Gannon. Still 9 strokes off the lead, though. Alexis 8 strokes off. This is insane, honestly. I don't think we've seen anything like this.
Yeah, and to do any sort of big movement just in 9 holes is going to be tough. Valerie, Alexis, and Missy all capable of putting together a string of birdies, but Own is as well. So.
She really is. I mean, 12, 13, 14 coming up, some incredibly difficult par 4, so you never know. You should come watch anyway.
Yeah.
Because we'll have a good time together.
Yeah, and the back 9 of Idlewild is absolutely beautiful. It's a sun-dappled day, so come hang with us.
Caterpillars are out.
Yeah, I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the Two Hot Geeks.
Honk, don't forget. You already know, but we're almost to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Sure are.
So go check out JomezPro.com. I mean, JomezPro YouTube.
/YouTube. .org.
And join us.
Bye.